Mine first.
Jesse, did you hit yours?
I hit mine.
Where's yours at, Jesse? Crucible coach Jesse L. Hit it. I'm hitting it. And we're going to hit it hard today. We are hitting it hard on this Friday. We back because last week we weren't here. We were MIA. This guy right here was he was at the MBA.
Ooh.
These guys here, I don't know what they were doing. I wasn't here. I don't know what they were doing, so I can't say anything. Josh, what's happening, baby? How are you doing? So today we're diving. We're gonna make you a little uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. It's the last Friday, right? It's the last Friday before school starts up. Well, at least for us here in Frederick.
It's time to get our minds right.
I know some of the guys are athletes in Pennsylvania and West Virginia and such. They've already started up. They've been in already. So you guys, hey, you can still listen to this, but you know this is for some of those people that those athletes, those kids, those parents. This is for you because this isn't just for student athletes. This is for everybody. This is for everybody. What we're going to go over today is for everybody. See, we think we know why you're going to fail. We know. We already know why you're going to fail. Why you're not going to make it happen. We already do. Joey told me.
They're going to fail.
Joey told me that y'all were going to fail. And I said, why are they going to fail? Why are they going to fail? So get the sleepies out. And these are our biggest reasons. We hope you don't fail. We don't want you to fail. We want to give you all of the tools that it takes to be successful. Failing? Nope, not here. We're going to learn how to punch that failure in the face. We're going to learn what those signs are and what the things are that why most people fail. Jesse had something.
I cannot wait.
Back of the bus.
I'm ready.
Back of the bus, Jesse. Back of the bus, Jesse. Holding it down. So we're just going to go 30 minutes. Get your pen out. Get your pen out.
Get your mind right.
Lots of notes, and we're diving in. If you have any questions, be sure to type them in. If you have something you're like, man, what do you think about this, Ryan? What do you think about this, Joey? What do you think about this, back of the bus, Jesse? Oh, back of the bus, Jesse, you're so cute, a.k.a. Bridget, right? You know, like whatever it is, be sure to type it in, all right?
Ryan, you have huge biceps.
Huge biceps, I know. Hashtag facts.
Awesome.
Hashtag Second Amendment arms. Boom. Hashtag did some triceps and biceps right before this so I would look good. So here we go. We're diving in. So number one reason why so many people fail, not just you, but student athletes, parents, business owners, why people fail. Number one reason, they give themselves too many excuses. Too many excuses. You sit there and say, I can't do that. I can't do that. I don't have enough time. Like, type in what you think the biggest excuse is. I just kind of gave you one.
We hear that time on all the time.
What is the biggest excuse? I want to see what you guys think is the biggest excuse that people give. Or, let's get a little vulnerable right now. What is your biggest excuse? What is the one you go to? I'm sore.
I like that.
Andrew Raymond, that's a good one.
I like
so
that.
many people. I don't feel good.
Hey, your goals don't care, though.
They don't.
They don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care. I love
You know what's funny?
Tell me something funny.
When we make excuses, like the time one.
Yep.
Everybody in the world has the same amount of time in a day.
Yep.
But why do some people go, oh, I don't have time to do that?
Yep.
But you see some of the most successful people, and they're running 5 businesses at one time.
Yeah.
And they still have time to do their favorite hobbies as well.
Absolutely.
It's that thing called beating the sun up.
Beat the sun up. That's right. There are so many excuses out there. I'm not good enough is one I struggle with. Hey, Casey, absolutely. Hey, I'd be lying if I said that was number one that I struggle with. So here's some of the ones that would run around my head. Like, I'm too small for us athletes. Like, oh, I'm not big enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not fast enough. I'm not good looking enough. I'm too sore. I don't have the time. My parents can't take me. I don't know what to do.
I came from a small school.
What are some other, like, keep them coming. I like these excuses because the more excuses we can put out,
we can excuse those excuses.
We can get rid of them.
Sir.
And we can sit there and say, hey, get out of here. If you know what your go-to excuse is, I don't have time, let's find a way to make the time, to look at how we're using our time. Because, see, we can spend time, we can waste time, or we can invest that time, right? Let's invest it into making ourselves better.
Hey, Brad, can I tell you something that really fires me up? When you told me about that time that coach said that you were just too small.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? or those times where they said like, man, like this guy's too small. He can't make it. You know what I mean? And I can see it in your face. You turn it from being an excuse, and then you use it as fuel.
Absolutely.
So let's look at those excuses. My eyes are getting all crazy.
I like crazy eyes.
Crazy eye. Back in the bus. Let's go.
I like that.
Let's take those excuses
and
let's turn them into fuel. It's like, I'm going to excuse this excuse. Now I'm going to use it to help me get better and reach my goals.
I like that. Use it as fuel. Use it as fuel. So keep those excuses coming. So the more that we can get out, the more we can punch them in the face, and then make this thing on the inside that says, you know what? I am never going to allow myself to go back to using that excuse again. I guarantee we're going to get further along. But what do we see so often? Why people aren't successful? They allow themselves way too many excuses. And that ain't going to get it done, guys. That is not going to get it done. That is why we see so many guys fail, guys and gals.
You can talk yourself into anything.
Yeah,
you know that?
Let's go.
Like, if you try hard enough, you can talk yourself into going down the road and buying a Bentley today.
Yeah.
And think of a reason why it would be a good decision.
Yeah.
You can talk yourself into anything.
Yeah.
Or you can talk yourself out of anything.
Yeah.
That's true too. That's a good point. And one thing that really blows away is like, guys, I think we're so much more capable of than we really think we are. I see it all the time in our sessions. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, a lot of athletes will be like, I can't lift heavy weight. That's not me. And then it turns out we get them inside a trap bar and they're repping out weight. You know what I mean? It's, believe in yourself a little bit.
Absolutely.
Psych yourself out.
So there we go. Number one, too many excuses.
Too many.
Number two reason why we see people fail so often and why we expect somebody, none of you guys, because I know none of you guys are going to do any of these, but why we see people in the world, they get too comfortable. Too comfortable. They just comfy. They're snuggled up to their wifey, to their little girlfriend, their little boyfriend, taking them little naps. Little 15-minute naps are okay, though. I like those. Strategic naps, good. But waste of time naps, no good, right? They get too comfortable. They keep themselves in this comfort zone where it's like, well, I don't know if I really should do this or I need to do this because I'm feeling comfy. Yeah. When do we grow? We grow when we're out of that comfort zone. We grow when we got that fire on the inside. Like if you're backed into a corner, right? It's a little bit uncomfortable. And it's amazing the things that you all of a sudden do. Like when you've got students, when you all of a sudden find out that you've got a book report due next week and you didn't even realize that it was there for whatever reason.
I know that's some of my best work.
Like all of a sudden your focus amplifies. Your intensity for getting this thing done amplifies. Like the things that you that you're able to do, like skyrockets, right? Because you're uncomfortable. It's not comfortable sitting there saying, man, this thing's due tomorrow. I forgot about it. I haven't even studied for this test. And you find a way to stay up all night and study and get it done. Like all of a sudden things are different.
Some of the best papers I wrote were like that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, you go to another level. That's exactly like what you were talking about. You tap into another level and you don't allow yourself to have excuses. And you sit there and say, I'm getting this done. It's getting done.
I think you have to have a big purpose in order to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, though.
100%.
Yeah,
because sacrificing and being uncomfortable sucks.
Yeah,
like nobody likes to do that for an extended period of time. But if you have a big purpose or a big why or a big goal that you're aiming towards, you can look past that level of that temporary uncomfort because you know you're going to get to that other side.
Yeah. It helps with that fire in the belly when it gets tough.
Fire in the belly. I like a good fire in the belly.
I like that Sammy McIntosh joined yours and this one over here.
What up, Sammy?
At the same time.
Sammy's a beast. Sammy's a beast. We're glad you're here.
Pickle. Oh, everybody give Nate
Super Nate is a beast.
Hey, give him the emoji.
I like it. I like that.
Emoji.
Boom. Drop your favorite. What is everybody's favorite emoji right now?
Ooh, drop it in.
I'm a big flames guy right now. I've been
like
using
the
the flame a lot. Drop your favorite emoji.
Nate, what's your favorite emoji?
So here we go. Number three. Number three reason why
we're already done two.
We're already done two. We're crushing it. No excuses. We're getting it done.
Bridget, what's your favorite emoji?
Reason number three why we see people fail so often. They refuse to write their goals down. Write them down. I'm saying a lot of people, well, Ryan, like it's up in my head. I know what it is. Like I know what my goals are. But then when I ask, well, what is it? Well, it's I want to write it down. Write your goals down. You have like a 90% greater chance, or not a 90%. You have a 10 times greater chance of achieving that goal if you write it down. 10 times. Like that is cray just by writing it down, because all of a sudden then you're being accountable to yourself. And when it's up here, just up in your noggin, up in this like ethereal, like this, that, blah, 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 right? You can change it. You can change it, and you can sit there and say like, ooh, like, well, this didn't work, so I'm just going to kind of modify and change this goal so I don't have to feel bad about myself. Like, no, write that daggone goal down.
Hey, I see Kaylee right there.
Kaylee.
What's up, Kaylee? That's like my cousin / little sister right
What?
there. Hey, write your goals down, Kaylee. Come on, that's all you right there.
Boom.
Write those goals down.
Isn't it funny that like if you listen to or read about any successful person, they all say write your goals down.
They all do.
But why don't people do it?
Excuses.
They think
excuses.
They think that they can do it their own way.
Yeah.
And write them down ish.
Yeah.
Like, let me write this down ish.
Yep.
Well, I got a goal ish.
Yep.
You know, like
write it down. And I think part of it comes into a fear thing where it's like, I don't want to be accountable if I fail. Like there's a fear of failure there where it's like, well, if I write this thing down and it doesn't happen, then I feel bad about myself because I didn't accomplish it. So I'm going to be able to change the goal. And then, oh, look, I feel good. I'll tell you what, that is the worst way to ever be able to be successful and to do things you want to do. Shoot for the stars. Shoot for something massive. Shoot for something, because guess what? You might get it.
Let's go.
You might get it. So shoot for something cray out there.
Should be 30 pounds down by
January.
it down.
That's write awesome. It down.
That's awesome.
That's
Boom.
awesome.
Casey, so write that down. Put it up on like your mirror in your bathroom so you can look at it every single day. And it's like no more excuses.
Here's the cool thing. 30 pounds by January. How many months is that?
I don't know. 4 months?
4 months?
Yeah.
Do big math.
I can't.
7
pounds.
7.5 pounds a month.
Boom. You're looking at like a little over a pound.
A little over 1 pound a week.
Boom. We can do that.
Small numbers.
That's like 500.
Small increments.
You just have to be in a 500 calorie deficit every single day. That's it. 500 calories every single day in the deficit, and you're at your goal. Boom. Making it happen.
Deans.
Oh, there you go. Get on the Dean's list, Bridget. I like that. Let's go. Get some.
Like it.
So again, write it down, put it up there, and then you know what I'm gonna challenge you. That's too small for you. I know you, Bridget. That's too small of a goal. That's too small. I want it bigger. Currently watching this awesome live video while getting some studying done. You know what?
I like it.
I like that you're getting your studying on. I like that. But you know what? Use this as motivation. Don't use it as a distraction. I know we're 3 really good-looking dudes up here. Like,
especially this one right here.
This one right here. I know. This one right here.
At the back of the bus.
Backseat Jesse. Right, there he is. Oh, take a screenshot real fast. There we go. There we go. Hopefully you got a screenshot. Right? But no excuses. Right? Write your goals down. No excuses. Write your goals down. It's simple.
Just do it.
It's easy.
In a way, too, if we're talking number 2 and number 3 really kind of correlate to each other, because talking about getting uncomfortable with number 2 and number 3 creating goals, those goals should make us uncomfortable.
I like that, Kyle.
You know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
2 and 3 kind of correlate.
Absolutely.
I think number 4 correlates too.
Number
once
4?
we get to number 4.
Nice.
No, it doesn't. It's completely different. We're crossing number 4.
Okay, we're not even doing it.
No, we're going to do number 4. We're going to do number 4. Kyle, you're a funny dude. Kyle, you're fun. That's my brother. So here we go. Number 4. I don't know if you all watched that. Be sure to go back on our YouTube and watch Kyle's when he was the special guest on here. Be sure to watch Kyle's. He dropped some good knowledge bombs. So here we go. Number 4. We're already at number 4. We're cruising. We're crushing it. Number 4 reason why we think people or why we see people fail so often. Number 4. Their ego gets in the way. Their ego gets in the way, and they don't keep an open mind, and they don't keep trying to learn things, and they don't keep going out and saying like they're not curious, right? Their ego gets in the way and saying, I already know.
And I think that's a big reason why a lot of people don't write their goals down. Yeah, some people are afraid to write them down with that fear of failure, but I think more so, especially at the youth level, maybe kids in high school and college, they think they can do it their own way. And that ego really stops them from being able to live at that next level.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you, ego, it doesn't do anything for you. Like sometimes it can make you feel good when you're walking out on the field or something like that. Like it can give you this little swagger, which I think that a swagger to a degree is a good thing,
Nothing
right?
wrong with a little swagger.
You want to have a little bit of swagger, but when it's like that ego and you can't be taught anything or you can't learn anything or you already know better.
Yep.
And you always try to position yourself to be the smartest person in the room, right? I always try to be the dumbest person in the room when I'm trying to go learn stuff. Like, go learn from people. Try to put yourself in circles where you know the least out of anybody, because that's the biggest opportunity to grow, biggest opportunity to learn. But I see it so often with student athletes. Hey, I'm falling behind in my classes, but my ego's too big to go ask for help. I need tutoring. Go ask for help. Like, you look at these Fortune 500, you look at these biggest businesses in the world, it's not just one guy doing it. It's a whole team of people. And the reason it's a whole team of people is they go out there and they say, let me go find the best in the world at doing this, and then we're going to make it happen, right? Warren Buffett didn't get to where he was at by having all the answers. No, he went and found people. Steve Jobs did the same thing.
Yeah,
he had Wozniak.
Be a student.
Jobs was there with the idea, but then Wozniak came through with the technical side, and that's why they work well together. Hewlett and Packard, they bounce off each other. That's why so many of them. But they didn't have the ego there. They had to be able to sit there and say, hey, you do this great, I do this great. Let me learn from you. Let me help you.
Absolutely.
Boom. Sorry, I just got fired up about that.
Piggyback on that.
Piggyback. Get on my back. I've been doing my rows, my chin-ups. Get piggyback. Piggyback.
He's got that bulletproof backside right there.
I got you.
Talking posterior chain.
Posterior chain.
Stop there now. Here we go. All right. But hey, talking about that ego and not asking for help, as school is starting, especially at high school or any level, college, high school, whatever, I guarantee you the people that work at your school are there to help you. So if you are struggling in a class, ask for help. Don't be like, oh, I got this, I'm going to do it my way. That's literally why the teacher's there. That's why the counselor's there. That's why the person in learning services is there to help you succeed. So don't be afraid to ask for help.
Here.
Don't let that ego get in the way. That's why the coach is here.
That's right. Here to help, here to help, here to help. Get the ego out of there, kick it to the curb, and then go get that help.
Let's
go ask questions. Be curious. Go learn something every day. That's where it's at.
Ego is the killer.
Boom. There we go. Anybody want to add anything to that? I'm getting fired up out here.
Let's move on to number 5.
I see some hearts.
I love number 5.
Maldonado's
in
crushing
it. He's ready.
Guys, if you ever get a chance to see Maldonado's live Instagram videos, he is a world-class juggler.
World-class juggler.
I like it out.
He's always on there juggling. I love it.
Got a cool basket.
Here we go. So let's run down through these again. If you're just popping on, go back and watch this again. It's going to be on our Facebook. It's going to be on our YouTube. But we're going to go through a quick little recap. Number 1, biggest reason why people end up failing. They give themselves too many excuses.
Too many
excuses. Number 2, they get too comfortable. You don't grow when you're in your comfort zone. You got to get out of that comfort. Boom. Got to get that eye of the tiger, right? Rocky 3. He got comfortable. He got his little booty whooped, and he had to go get the eye of the tiger. Apollo knows.
Apollo gave it to him.
Apollo knows. He had to go get it. He had to go find it. Keep that up.
He had to go to the dungeon.
Got to go to the dungeon.
He was trying to get better in this fancy little gym.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Yeah. Music playing. No, got to get out of your comfort zone. Number 3, refusing to write down goals. As soon as you refuse to write down goals, bad things happening. You got to write your goals down. The best in the world do it. Do it. Just suck it up and do it. If we're not doing it, it just means we're too lazy or we don't really care about the goal that we have, right? Write it down. Number 4, ego gets in the way. Maybe that's why you're not writing your goals down. You got your ego there. Boom. Get it out of there.
That's why you're not living up to the fullest potential.
That's right. Right. Casey, thank you so much. That means a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, how cool is it that somebody from Michigan is on here watching and being impacted? Suck it up and do it. That's right.
I like it, Maldonado.
Right? How cool is technology nowadays?
Yeah.
That Casey's able to connect in here. If you're from somewhere other than Maryland, type in where you're from. It always fascinates me where you're from because it's just so cool. I got on a call with Casey here a couple weeks ago, and we were able to one-on-one kind of Skype it up and help her out some. And it's just so cool. Technology is so cool. You all will have a message out there, and you guys can make an impact in somebody else's life. You probably are making an impact in somebody else's life. But man, it's so cool. So cool. So Here we go. Number 5, the fifth and final reason. There's plenty more reasons, but these are our top 5. We don't want to overwhelm you, and we only have 30 minutes. We want to respect your time. Number 5, reason why people don't, and they're giving you a hint. They're giving you a hint why people are going to fail this year. Boom! They're not going to snap their band. No, they're not going to cherish the challenge. They're not going to cherish the challenge. They're going to refuse to cherish the challenge. Now, what does cherish the challenge mean? What does it mean? When do we get better? We get better doing the tough stuff, right? We do the tough stuff. We got to do the tough stuff.
Nate.
Yes.
Double exclamation
Boom.
point.
He knows.
I like it.
You got to cherish the challenge. You got to love the challenge. You got to learn to embrace the challenge, because through those challenges, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, relationally, whatever it is, the challenges are going to be what grow you. Every challenge equals an opportunity. And if you refuse to embrace those things, if you decide to run away from them, if you say, oh, no, I can't do it.
Mediocrity.
Right? You're going to stay exactly where you're at. You might grow, because even as you just mature, right, you're going to grow a little bit, right? But we got to make sure that we're cherishing the challenge. We got to run to those challenges. We got to embrace them. And man, that is so easy to say.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, snap your man, get your mind right, like cherish the challenge. Like,
That means something.
but when it's in that moment, it is hard. Like, it is hard, and we get that. We get that. But it is those reasons, like if you don't run to that, that's why so many people fail, is they start feeling sorry about it and saying, man, this challenge is happening to me, not for me. I really believe that every single challenge happens for us. It's an opportunity. And the ones that end up excelling and progressing and doing amazing things take every single one of those challenges and say, you know what? I'm going to grow from it. Even if I trip and fall and smack my face right on the ground, I'm going to learn from it. It's not failure. I'm learning. It's a challenge. It's an opportunity to grow. Go ahead, guys. I
always like the Denzel Washington video where he talks about falling forward.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people
fail forward,
fall forward. Like a lot of people plan things and then have like okay, this is what I want to do, but let me have a backup plan.
Yeah.
Let me have something to fall back on.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to ever fall back on anything. Like I want to fall forward. I want to fail forward. And I think it's so hard for people because number one, they don't have a clear goal of what they want to do. They don't have a clear purpose. So it's hard to walk through a big challenge whenever they don't know why they're doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I want to challenge you guys to try and surround yourself with people who actually live that cherish the challenge mindset too. I like to surround myself with these world-class guys here because they live it and they help me act it out too. You guys know what I mean? Don't surround yourself with what we call yo-yo people. You know what I mean? Don't surround yourself with yo-yos where they kind of look for that. They kind of look at their challenges as like start making those excuses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we talk about energy vampires, and sometimes there's the energy vampire that tells you they can't do something, but sometimes there's the energy vampire that's just sucking the energy out of you because they're always complaining about something or talking about this excuse why they can't do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? That can suck the energy out of you. And then we talk about we act like the 5 closest people we're around. You know what I mean? Then we start to act like that too. So surround yourself with people that have goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That are striving for those goals and that who are living that cherish the challenge mindset.
Level it up, baby. Level up.
Jesse.
Crucible hats. Whoa, baby. You need a band, Casey? You know what? We have given out all of our bands. We need to order some more bands. So we got those on order ASAP, and we'll see what we can do to get you one, Casey. Got to earn it, though. Everybody got to earn that
What's up, Austin?
That band. You know, you don't just get one.
Better get your mind right.
Got to get your mind right. So there we go. That is our 5 reasons why we see so many people end up failing, why so many student athletes, why so many parents, why so many businesses, why people in general, why they end up failing and not going and making things happen. So we'll give you one final recap. If you're just popping in, be sure to go watch from the beginning. We dropped some good knowledge bombs. At least I think so. We appreciate the heart.
We had some good bombs.
I think we had some good ones.
Everybody pop on a bomb emoji.
Bomb.
Knowledge bomb emoji.
Number 1, people give themselves too many excuses. Number 2, they get too comfortable. Number 3, they refuse to write down their goals.
Write them down.
Number 4, ego gets in the way. And then number 5, they don't cherish the challenge. There we go.
Cherish the
Snap your
challenge,
bands,
baby.
get your minds right. There we go. If anybody has any questions, we have like 3 minutes where you are able to answer any questions you have. Let us know if you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, if you have anything like Ryan, Jesse, Joey.
What challenges are you guys going
Like,
through?
what challenge are you going through? Hey, I'm afraid of school. I'm afraid of going up to high school. I'm afraid of going to middle school. Like, how do I do this? Or if anybody's just like popping on, like, and just wants to say, hey, we like saying hey
We
too.
got some haze over
You
here.
got some haze over there? I like that.
We got
Coach Joey.
Austin Fluke, hello.
Yeah, Coach Joey Page. So we are on Instagram. All of us are on Instagram. All of us are on Facebook. We're all on, what did I say, Instagram. And then we have a YouTube channel. So if you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
YouTube, just Google or YouTube, Crucible Performance. We have a page. We
For Coach
upload
Joey Miller.
all these pages. And then Coach Joey Miller, if you do
Some
a
baseball
YouTube,
videos.
he's got his baseball page up there. But be sure to follow. Be sure to check those things out. Share them around.
Crucible
And,
Austin, I'm going into middle school. That's a fear.
Yeah,
That's a little fear.
absolutely.
That can be scary.
That's a new one. That's a new one, being kind of like low man on the totem
Yeah.
pole again. But hey, opportunities to grow, right? And don't worry, everything's going to be fine. Think about how many millions and billions of people have been in 6th grade before, and they just turn out just fine. So it'll be good. Plus you got that cherish the challenge mindset. We know that. So, boom. Love it, guys. Hey, I think that's all we got today.
Let's go.
We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And hey,
Time to crush it. Let's go.
let's crush. Have an amazing Labor Day.
Yes,
Have an
happy
amazing
Labor Day.
Labor Day. We're going to be doing a workout. If anybody wants to come in at 9
this is gonna be
a.m.
fun.
Monday, come on in.
Oh.
You know what? So it was going to be a $10 drop-in. If you bring a friend, it's free for you to come in. I just made that up on my
the
own.
fly.
On the fly. Made that up.
Ooh,
9
man.
a.m. Monday.
If you bring a friend,
Bring a friend, free.
Free.
If you bring a friend, free. 9 a.m. Labor Day work.
I like free.
we got something going on tonight.
What do we got going on tonight? No, we don't. We don't have anything.
nothing.
we just have a Crucible family party. So nothing crazy. No big deal. So if you're part of the Crucible family, you want to come out and eat some Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I love
5:30.
Chick-fil-A,
There we go.
Chicken mini.
Crucible.
So anyways, love you guys. Hope you have an
Let's go.
amazing rest of your day. Have an amazing Labor Day. And hey, keep on crushing it. We love you guys. Have a good one. God bless y'all.
Peace.